Let's solve the problem called a palindrome number. We are given an integer that can be a negative number. We must return true if the integer is a palindrome, otherwise we have to return false. For example, we are given the number -12 and it isn't a palindrome because a negative number can't be a palindrome, and the sequence -1 and 2 doesn't equal the sequence 2, 1 and minus. On the other hand, the number 1021 is a palindrome because it reads 1 to 1 from left to right and the same from right to left. Alright, we figured out with conditions of the problem. Let's start writing the solution. Let's create a function called isPalindrome. That takes an integer as a parameter called num. First of all, I want to check whether the num is negative or not. If it's negative, I will immediately return false because a negative number can't be a palindrome. In another case, I'll create a constant variable stir and assign it a string value of the number. Now I can check whether the length of the string is equal to 1. If the length is 1, I can return true because the string containing only one letter is always a palindrome. If the string contains more than one letter, we need to compare the letter from the beginning of the string with the corresponding letter from the end of the string. For that, I'll create two variables, left and right. The variables left will have an initial value equals 0 and the variable right will have a value equals the length of the string -1. Now I'm going to use while loop that will work as long as the left is less than or equal to the right. At each iteration, the left will increase by 1 and the right will decrease by 1. In this way, we will move from the beginning of the string. We will move from the beginning and the end of the string toward the center of the string. At each iteration, I will compare the letter corresponding to the left index with the letter corresponding to the right index. If they are not equal, I will stop loop and return false. If the left and right indexes meet each other and the letters being comparing were equal in each iterations, it means that the string is a palindrome and we can return true after the loop. All right, let's check our solution. As you can see, all the results are correct.